Stop trying to freeze love in time. You're killing it. Alan Watts had this wild idea about love that most people completely miss. And honestly, it goes against everything we've been taught. We're told to find the one, lock it down, make it permanent. But Watts saw something different. He looked at love the way you'd look at a river, not a photograph. And once you understand this, your whole relationship with love changes. Not just romantic love, but all of it. Here's the thing we all do. We meet someone. We fall in love. Everything feels amazing. And then what happens? We panic. We start building walls around that feeling. We want guarantees. We want promises. We want to know this feeling will last forever. Think about it. How many times have you heard someone say, "I want this moment to last forever," or "I never want this to end"? We do this constantly. We take something beautiful and living, and we try to trap it. We try to hold on to it so tight that we end up crushing it. And then when things change, when the initial spark fades, when your partner isn't exactly who they were 6 months ago, we think something went wrong. We think love failed. We think we failed. So we either leave to find that feeling again with someone new, or we stay and spend years trying to force things back to how they used to be. But what if the problem isn't that love changed? What if the problem is that we expected it not to? This is where most relationships die, not because people stop caring, but because they're fighting against the basic nature of what love actually is. Alan Watts spent years studying Eastern philosophy, and he brought this one simple truth back to the West. Everything flows, everything changes, and love is no exception. He'd say love is like a river. You can't step in the same river twice. The water is always moving, always new, always different. That's what makes it a river. If you tried to stop the river, to freeze it in place, you wouldn't have a river anymore. You'd have ice, something dead and stuck. That's what we do with love. We meet someone, and there's this incredible energy between you. It's spontaneous, it's alive, it's unpredictable, and it feels amazing because it's real and happening right now. But then our minds come in. We start thinking about the future. We start making plans. We start building expectations. We create this mental picture of how things should be, how this person should act, how this relationship should look. And slowly, without even realizing it, we stop experiencing the actual person in front of us. We start comparing them to our mental image. We stop seeing who they are and start judging them against who we think they should be. What's compared this to the seasons? Nobody expects spring to last forever. We don't panic when summer turns into fall. We understand that change is built into nature. That's what makes each season beautiful. Spring is incredible because it's temporary. The cherry blossoms are stunning because they only last a couple weeks. But with love, we refuse to accept this. We want eternal spring. And when fall comes, when things naturally shift and evolve, we think something broke. Here's another way Watts explained it. Think about breathing. You breathe in, you breathe out. That's the rhythm of life. Imagine if you tried to only breathe in. Just hold that breath forever. You'd suffocate. The out-breath isn't the death of breathing. It's part of the cycle. It's necessary. Love works the same way. There's closeness and distance. There's passion and calm. There's excitement and peace. These aren't opposites where one is good and one is bad. They're the natural rhythm. Fighting against this rhythm is what creates suffering. And this is hard to accept, especially in our culture. We've been sold this idea that real love conquers all, that it never changes, that if it's true love, it'll feel the same on your 50th anniversary as it did on your first date. That's not love. That's fantasy. Watts would point out that when you try to possess love, when you try to own it or control it, you're not experiencing love anymore. You're experiencing fear. Fear of loss. Fear of change. Fear of the unknown. And fear is the opposite of love. Think about how we talk about relationships. My partner. My wife. My husband. There's ownership language everywhere. And sure, some of that is just grammar, but it reveals how we think. We believe we can own another person's love. We believe we can lock it down and keep it forever. But you can't own a river. You can swim in it. You can float in it. You can enjoy it. But the moment you try to grab the water and hold it, it slips right through your fingers. So what does this mean practically? Does it mean love is meaningless? Does it mean commitment is pointless? Not at all. Actually, it means the opposite. When you stop trying to freeze love, when you stop trying to control it, you can actually experience it. Right now, in this moment, without all the anxiety about whether it'll last forever. You stop asking, will you love me forever? And start experiencing, I love you right now. And right now is the only place love exists anyway. You can't love someone tomorrow. You can only love them now. This doesn't mean you don't make commitments. It doesn't mean you don't build a life with someone. But the commitment becomes something different. It's not a promise that your feelings will never change. It's a choice to keep showing up, to keep flowing with the changes, to keep discovering who this person is becoming. Because here's the beautiful part that Watts understood. When you accept that love changes, when you stop resisting it, something amazing happens. Love gets deeper, not because it stays the same, but because it evolves. The passionate excitement of early love transforms into something else. Maybe it's comfort. Maybe it's understanding. Maybe it's a quiet appreciation. That's not love dying. That's love maturing. That's the river reaching a different part of its journey. And yes, sometimes the river takes you in different directions. Sometimes people grow apart. That's painful, and it's real, and it matters. But even that isn't a failure. It's just the nature of change. Here's what Watts really wanted us to understand. The reason love feels so painful, the reason relationships cause so much suffering, isn't because of love itself. It's because we're constantly fighting reality. We're trying to make something permanent that was never meant to be permanent. And in that fight, we miss the actual experience of loving and being loved. The moment you let go of trying to control love, the moment you stop demanding guarantees and forever promises, you're free to actually love. Fully, completely, without holding back because you're afraid of losing it. Because you will lose it, eventually, either through change or through death. That's guaranteed. But that's what makes it precious. That's what makes now matter. Alan Watts wasn't saying love doesn't matter because it changes. He was saying love matters because it changes. The impermanence is what gives it meaning. The flow is what makes it alive. So maybe the question isn't, how do I make love last forever? Maybe the question is, how do I love fully in this moment, knowing it will change? When you can answer that, when you can really live that, you stop suffering over love's natural rhythms. You stop panicking when things shift. You stop comparing your relationship to some impossible ideal. You just love, right here, right now, and you let it be whatever it is. Subscribe if this changed how you think about love.